Yeah, thank you for your time, Bhante.
Okay, thank you. I'm really glad to be here to have a discuss about something about the Buddha's teaching, which is connected to our life improvement.
Yeah, it's also our honor, Bhante.
Yeah.
May I ask your name, Bhante?
Yeah. My name is Nandadhaja. I'm from Myanmar. And then currently I'm in Indonesia. Yeah, and also is very happy to have some exchange, some knowledge about the Buddha's teaching regarding the aspect of our life. Yeah, thank you.
Is it quite similar? I mean, the Buddhism in Indonesia. I mean, the places that you've been through in Medan and Jakarta and Tangerang, right?
Yeah.
So, is it similar in terms of the culture, maybe in the temples or the monastery that you visited?
You mean the differences between Myanmar and Indonesia?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bit different. How can I explain? Because in Myanmar, the Buddhist tradition is a little different. Because here, the Indonesia Buddhist people they derived from there, Thailand. So that's why the Buddhist culture is a little different. Yeah, well, regarding the pay homage to the Buddha or something like this. Yeah.
Okay. So I always ask this to all the monks that I have interviewed. Okay. What's the main reason you become a Buddhist monk?
To answer this question, because I become a novice and then become a monk. So since I childhood, so when I become the novice samanera, at the time I have no reason to become the samanera or something just like that, because it was maybe because of the tradition. For this tradition, our parents pushed us to go to monastery and then to become the samanera. Like that. So at the time, I don't have a specific main purpose of becoming the samanera, and also maybe because our intellect is not growing up at the time, so we just know about the play or something just like that. So we just know about that. So at the time, I don't have a strong reason for that to become the samanera. And then when I reached maybe 70 or 18, and then my knowledge a little bit grow, and then I come to know, after I study along the way, since the novicehood, so it is a very good thing. It means everyone should learn this Buddha teaching, so that we know what is the good thing, what is the bad thing, which one should be avoided, which one we should do, something just like that. So it's a very precious thing we have learned along the way. But before, when we was novice, and then we learn. The teacher forced us to study again, and we study. We have no idea why we have to study this thing and those things. So we have no idea at the time. But when we become like an adult or something like that, so we a little bit getting old, like around 70, 18 or 19 like that. So at that we come to know a little bit why we are learning this thing. So yeah. So based on that, it is the main reason of the becoming the monk is to know about ourselves, and also what happens if we know about ourselves is if we know about ourselves, we can deal with our own problem, because there are a lot of problems happening around the people, their own problem, but they don't know how to solve those problems. It's me, they haven't learned about that themselves. So Buddha's teaching, we have learned, help us to understand how the nature of the life, and also how to solve it, and how to accept something we can change about ourselves, like this. So this is the maybe good reason to become the monk.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this understanding make you stay as a monk until
because
now.
Most of some monks who become the monk at the age of maybe about 20 or 30, maybe because of this reason, because they encounter some big problem or something like that. Let's say literally say some dukkha or something like that, suffering. So because of suffering, they don't want to stay there. So they went to find the feet. So they went to put the mind into peace. So at the time, they need to find a way how to find the peace, to make our mind peaceful. That's why most of the people who have such a problem come to the Buddha's dispensation, and then they find themselves, and then they learn it, and then they find it through their learning and practicing. Like so.
Okay, so that's interesting. So for people who are maybe somebody who is watching this video, and they're experiencing big problem,
big
right?
problem,
and then they are trying to, maybe they want to solve or they want to understand the problem. What is the best advice you can think of at the moment for the person?
Because we cannot escape from the problem. Only one thing we have to do is we have to face the problem with our strong, patient, and also understanding. So, like for example, when we become the human being or some another kinds of the beings, so the Buddha said that when we was born, we will be get sick sometime, right? We will be getting old, and also we will be dying. So these things we cannot change. So how can we do? So we have to learn it. How to accept this thing that we can change, because this is an unavoidable things, right? Unavoidable things. So you cannot go against those things, right? So I say, I cannot guarantee that I will never get sick, right? Can you? No. So everyone is encountering this problem or those problems. So such a thing is that we cannot change. So at the time we have to accept. Some problem we can change. If it is not possible to change the other mindset, but we have to change our mindset to solve the problem happening around us. So if you cannot change other person, so we have to change ourselves. It is better to change our attitude or our mindset first, because if we change our mindset, it will be also very beneficial to others too. They will understand, and then they will come to know. And through this solution, so later the people are without, how can I say, they become harmonious again. If the people they are fighting or something just like that, so they become harmonious again. So now the problem happening is because we don't feel happy when we see somebody is rich or they get something higher than you, right? So they have something that you haven't get. So at the time we don't feel happy like that. At the time, what happens is problem is start from there. So at the time, some might they take it or they were thankful to how to get it, something just like that. So those are also problems. So it is a negative mindset. So we have to get rid of such a mental state, negative mental state, because it's caused a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Yes.
But how about the opinion? I mean, some people that I have a conversation with,
Yeah.
some of them think that I'm a human.
Yeah.
We talked about nature before, right?
Yes.
And then this is natural. I'm human. And then I have a problem. I'm upset. And then you ask me to change myself.
Yes.
But I want to change the condition, not myself. So how? What is the first step for people to finally maybe can see that this is the solution? Because people are confused when they have problems. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because there is no specific problem, so to answer this, it depends on the specific problem. Mostly the problem starts from our mind. It's from the negative thinking. So because it's not, even though it is not easy to change our attitude or our mindset,
Yes.
but only if we change our mindset, we become happy. Or it's like solving the problem. Let's say sometimes our mind is down or we feel stressful or something like that. So at the time, why I'm happening like this? Why I'm having this problem? Because your mind is not satisfying what you want, or it doesn't meet your, how can I say? It doesn't, your mind expects something, but it didn't successful. So your mind doesn't meet your expectation at the time. So we feel stressful or something like this. Let's say for the business, so I do the business, but as I expect, but the income is no. It's getting low than I expected. So at the time we feel something stressful or our mind is down. So it's me because we are expecting, right? We are expecting such as anti-sun level, but you didn't get it until that level. So at the time, what happened to our mind is because the mind is not satisfied at the time, our mind is getting down. So stressful, many things happen. So because of the expectation too much. So at the time, if you don't change your mind, so nothing will help, right? Nothing will help, because let's say if you want to change like by eating food or something like that, but after maybe while we are enjoying the food, it may relieve such a problem, but after you finish your eating, so it's come again, right?
Yes.
So
keeps repeating.
Yeah. So it's me. As long as if we don't change our attitude or the mind, so it will not go with. Yeah. So this is basic to show that some problem happening, right? Because it starts from our negative thinking. Yeah.
And then how do we solve it? I mean, like, we have this, so you explained already, right? Because you're having this negative perspective or dissatisfaction in your mind, and then this is basically, we have the knowledge already, right? I mean, you tell us about this, but how do I, like, as the listener, personally able to see that of the things that you just said?
Could you repeat again?
Yeah. So basically, so you give your advice. You give the what is that? Your explanation that the maybe the condition, the suffering, or the discomfort is because of the expectation. Right?
Sure.
But expectation is like maybe, like, for example, in business. Expectation is very important. Right. We set the target. We set the goal, and then we want to make some achievements, and then we fail to achieve that, and we feel not happy, right? And then, but you say that is also the reason why you are not happy. But we know that already, right? I'm not happy because I don't achieve this. So and then you said you need to change yourself. So how do we do that? I mean, how do we change ourselves?
It's also a kind of the, how can I say, doing the meditation. Because meditation always related to the Buddha teaching. So at the time, you have to find it yourself. What caused your problem? So, okay, I found an expectation. Okay, so my expectation is causing this problem and such a problem. So at the time, since you are found this, you are the causes of your problem. So it's me, you use that, your mindfulness. Your mindfulness. Your mindful remind you, because of this, you are suffering such a problem.
Oh, so this mindfulness is not only for those who are expert in meditation?
No. It's mindfulness is everywhere. Let's say, let me share my experience with my friend and Cambodia. So my friend carried his camera. It's what $2,000 cost the camera. So we went to the Angkor Wat temple. So he brought his camera with him, and then after we are getting around the Angkor Wat temple, and then we take the picture and everything finished. So when we go back to his temple, so we take the bus, and then he bring his camera too. So people, before we get out, when we get out the bus, so camera left in the car. So I also didn't notice because he is holding his camera, because he already know to carry to out of the bus. So after getting off the bus, so I just saw he didn't. I couldn't find his camera and his hand. So I asked, "Where's your camera?" And he said, "All right, it's in a butt." Why? So, but it's already gone there. So we have already got maybe 5 minutes or around the 5 minutes. So the bus is already go back to his way to the cemetery. So and that event, what happened is he didn't have a mindful, right? He didn't have a mindful because so there is no mindful. He lost, he forgot, right? If you don't have a mindful, you forgot. It's a nature. So because of this problem, what happened is he go to he followed that car, that bus with the motorbike until the some bus station. So, and also he couldn't get it back, unluckily. So that camera also not belong to him. It belong to his master. So for him, it's a very big problem happened to him. So $2,000 for him, it's not easy to pay back his master, right? So he was suffering such a problem. So he has such a heavy, big problem. So how to solve it? So even he couldn't speak. So this is all a problem. Why? So because of the just 1 second or 2 second mindfulness, we lost, right? So if we lost our mindfulness, it can cause a lot of problem. So based on this experience event, yeah. So that's why mindfulness is very essential thing everywhere. When you are working in a job or an office or another community, so the mindfulness is very important. If we don't keep our mindfulness, so we focus something. Later, what happens is when you are working with another businessman, if you have a meeting or some to discuss about your business at 9 o'clock, but you forgot about 9 o'clock to go there. So what happens is your business partner come to such a place, you are according to the schedule. So, but you forgot to go at 9 o'clock. But you just realize after 9:30 you go there, but your businessman is already went back. Yeah, something just like. So what happened is the negotiation between you and such a businessman is didn't happen as you expected. Yeah. Because of why? We lost our mindfulness. So we didn't go as we scheduled. Yeah, like that. Something just like that.
So this mindfulness is in everybody.
Yes, everyone needs.
So if meditation is about developing the mindfulness, so it means that everybody can practice meditation.
Yeah, everybody.
It's not only for special.
Yeah, that's why meditation is not all about the sitting. Yeah. So we use it everywhere. So the more you know about the mindfulness, the more you will use it, because it's very essential and also it is a very productive. So yeah. So and our daily life mindfulness is a very essential to keep it and also to apply. Yeah.
So this is very interesting. Like you said, meditation is not all about sitting, right?
Yeah.
And even you said that meditation is about you can do it in all our daily activities.
Yes.
So what should a person do to develop the mindfulness in daily life? I mean, people have this imagination or maybe understanding. At least first you sit. After you sit, you develop the mindfulness, and then when you have this certain level of mindfulness, and then you use it in daily life. But your explanation also explained that actually in your daily life you can develop the mindfulness.
Actually, mindfulness is you just because it's already in us, so we just use it. Don't forget to use it, just like a weapon or something essential too. We just use it. We don't need to how can I say? We don't need to too much effort to get it such a thing. It's already in there. So we just apply it.
How do you apply it, Bhante? I mean, for us that maybe don't have understanding of meditation.
Yeah, it's a how can I say? It's a mental state. Sati is a mental state. So when the mind is associated with the mental this sati, so it's become mindful or watchful. Something it's like when we go to the somewhere or something is slippery, so somebody call watch out, right? At the time we mindful, right? Yeah. So it is doesn't too much require to to use the mindfulness is already, and then we just have to use. Yeah, because why we are forgot to use a mindfulness, because we are, our mind is going to the another, how can I say, getting around such objects like this, like a pleasant, something very sweet song, very beautiful things, and good smell, something just like that. So at the time, we lost the mindfulness. Yeah. If we don't want to lose our mindfulness, we use it every time. Every time you sit, every time you go, every time you sleep. Yeah.
So if we can develop mindfulness in that way,
Yeah, sure.
I mean, why is it is also like advisable, or some people give advice to do the traditional way, like sitting meditation or walking meditation. If we can do it in daily life, so why do we need like special training for that?
Let's say for the specific meditation, because all he have to do is to just develop. For the daily life, it's not just one thing. He have many things to do, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for the meditator, so all he have to do is to practice meditation with mindfulness, based on mindfulness. So his goal is to finish, to see the mind and matter clearly, the mind and body clearly. Just now, let's say, this moment where my mind is going, here and there. So you have to see it. Yeah, just like that. So if you use that, your mindfulness, you will see it. And also, when the mind is, sometimes I hear the sound, sometimes I feel that some mosquito is bit me. So at the time you feel it and then you hear it. So at that, you are hearing and you are feeling the bitten by the mosquito. You have to be aware of this one, those things.
So not to control it.
Yeah, not to control. It's mean not controlling. It's you have to see where your mind is knowing or hearing or touching or smelling, something like that. Yeah. So if you are mindful on those functions, so it means your meditation is progressing. Yeah.
So this kind of mindfulness that you just explained, is it also the same like the mindfulness discussed in Buddhism?
Yeah, sure. All the same. Yeah. Because what I explained about for the daily life is only some important factor. Important factor means like we at 9 o'clock we have something to do. Yeah, at the time we know it, right? Just when you are doing something, you lost your mindfulness, right? It's mindfulness how can I say, to remind yourself. And when you are doing something with other people, so your mind is how can I say, is associating with another object. So maybe you might lost your mindfulness at the time. Yeah. So for the meditator, because they have a fully how can I say, they are fully focused on the meditation object. So they have to use the mindfulness again and again. Because when we sit meditation, since our meditation, so we just have to start to observe ourselves. It's about the mind and matter. Sometimes our mind is getting such an object or hearing or something just like this. So yeah, we just start to observe. At the time, you have to apply your mindfulness every time. Sometimes we lose it and then we call it. And then, mindfulness is it's not the thing to take to put too much effort to get it, because we just have to use it. Yeah.
So what I get is like, if we keep like practicing or keep using the mindfulness
Yes.
in daily life, we develop it in a general way.
Yes.
And then the traditional training like sitting meditation and something like that, that is maybe give the chance for us to observe internally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The mindfulness is and Buddha's teaching is compared to the soul. Yeah, so it's like if you don't put the salt, the curry is not tasteful, right? Yeah, not tasty. Only when you put the salt, the curry is very perfect to as you preference. When you cook something, just we compare to the mindfulness, very essential for every curry. Yeah, without the curry, the soup or something. Dishes or something is not tasty. Yeah. So it's compared to that, and so it needed.
Yeah. So this effort, I mean, like this mindfulness, this effort is very light here.
Yeah.
It's not something like, oh, I have to do this.
Yeah.
Not something what is that, harsh like that. So it's like if we pay attention to something,
Yeah.
then actually at that time we are practicing the sati.
Yeah.
We are using the sati, right? So it means that if we like, when we are writing, typing, or cooking, if we pay attention to the cooking, pay attention to the typing, and pay attention to the writing, then actually we also do meditation.
Yeah.
So we're practitioner also.
Yeah. Actually, the mindfulness is just remind you. It's a function finish. Just remind you, or you have to do this time, what thing, or something like that. Just remind. But after that, you know it yourself, you have to do this time, such a thing. But even though you know to do something this time, but if you are lazy, it's not successful. So at the time, you have to make effort. It's called virya. Yeah, we have to make effort. We don't have to be lazy or something like that. We have to get up, and now we have to debate through the virya and nala mental factor, and then you have to get up and do such a thing, and then it's joy is done and then successful. Yeah, like that.
If we maybe this is the question of some people.
Yeah.
If we just focus and not focus, if we just be mindful.
Yeah.
How about like maybe some people are afraid, if I'm just being mindful, if I just see, then what do I do? Like as a person. Yeah, maybe some people can be afraid, like my practicing mindfulness, then I will lose myself.
No. You are not losing yourself. It's me. You are take care of yourself. Because most of the people they having such a disease, a big disease, serious disease, and many problems. Why? Because they don't take care of themselves through the mindfulness, right? Let's say I eat a healthy food, right? A healthy food. Why? Because I lose my mindfulness. If I eat this one, and then I will have such a disease or something, such a disease. So we know it. If we know earlier through the help of the mindfulness, so we won't do it. So we can have the. If we lose our mindfulness, all we know is that to eat those food. Yeah. But appear is very good, but not healthy for you. It's not suitable for your health. So at the time you eat this. So what happens? You will have such a disease or some serious illness, right? It's me. Mindfulness is not the, how can I say? It's not losing yourself. It's me. You are take care of yourself. Mindfulness. When you take care of yourself with the mindfulness, you become healthy more and more. Physically and mentally and physically, you become healthy. I'm sure. Yeah.
So this is like improving the mindfulness is like studying all the time then, like learning all the time.
Yeah, can we say learning, but it's like applying the things, yeah, because it's already enough, so we just need to apply, yeah. So we have a anger, and then we have a greed, right? So sometimes we get angry, so it's already enough, right? Only sometimes when we are not satisfied what we expected, so we get angry, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So anger is already ended. So it just happens when it's meet its condition, right?
Yeah.
It's meet the condition, so it's come out, right? And also the greed. When we see that something very pleasant, very attractive to us, so at the time we want it, right?
Yes.
So yeah, it's already ended. And also like mindfulness. Mindfulness is included in a group of the good mental factor. So when we divided the mental factor is into two groups. One is negative, and another one is positive. So when you develop the positive mental state, so your mind is good. When you develop your negative mental state, you are causing some problem through such a negative mental state. Yeah. Like for example, like anger or jealous or another thing. See.
So when people are feeling like, for example, sad, for example, at the moment,
Yeah.
so by this mindfulness,
Yeah.
then that person is paying attention to the sadness.
Yes. So when you start have a mindfulness, so it's remind us, oh, now I'm sad, and then you just ask yourself again, why this happened, or because of that. So at that time you come to know how to, if you already find that the causes of some problem, so you know how you will find it how to solve it, right? Yeah. So it is because with the help of the mindfulness. So we come to know ourselves, and then we discover what is the causes of the problem. And then after knowing that that's causes of the problem, so we try to find a solution to that. Yeah.
Okay. So mindfulness is not all about just like being passive here. No.
So
Like is it there is like impression? Like for example, the impression that we just be mindful, right?
Yeah.
So whatever happened, we just be mindful, right?
Yeah.
So is it passive? Like we don't do anything?
No, it's not like that. Because mindfulness is just remind ourselves the present condition. Yeah. Let's say I'm being stressed or worried. So when I lose my mindfulness, so I feel my physical appearance is dull, no, doesn't look like happy or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. But when I have a mindfulness, develop a mindfulness, so I come to know myself, or I'm sad because of that problem, and also what should I do to heal this problem. So I will try it. It's me. The mindfulness is not like not doing anything, because it's doing. What doing is it's remind us that to the present situation, what is happening to you right now. So it's remind us. Yeah.
Okay. So what is your advice for someone that is interested in practicing meditation or mindfulness?
My advice to whom,
maybe like a total beginner.
To who interested in practice the meditation. Yeah, practicing meditation is, in fact, we are curing our mental disease, mental illness actually. So why we should take the meditation nowadays? Because nowadays in the world, the materialism, right? Materialism is grow up, but spiritual is going down, right? So
Yes, true.
yeah, right. So why I'm saying this, the material and the spiritual? Because the more the material thing is manipulating the people more and more, so the people are getting suffering from the mental illness day by day, every moment, right? So they are trying to have such those things. So every day, every moment, every minute, so they are suffering from the mental illness, right? So the Buddha also said there regarding this, it is easy to see those who are physically healthy for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. But it is very difficult to see or to find such a person who are free from the mental illness, even for a moment, right? So it's me, we are suffering from, everyone is suffering from the mental disease except from the Arahata. Arahata person. Arahata person means they have already carried out such a negative mental state. So they are no more such a those things. So they feel peaceful. Except from those person, Arahanta, so everyone is suffering mental illness. So the one who not suffering from those illness is cannot find even for a moment. This is the Buddha said. So nowadays, what happened is the world is suffering from such a thing, mental illness, because materialism is getting grow and is controlling. The people are overwhelmed by those material things, and then what our spiritual level is getting down. So for this reason, so nowadays the people have to take the meditation so that we can keep our mind healthy, right? Healthy, because everyone is suffering from such a disease, illness. So how can I say? It's called, since that they suffer from such a illness, so it means they have a lot of problem. So when you take the meditation, even maybe in a day, 5 minutes, if you have a time, 10 minutes, or if you have if you can get more time, so 15 minutes in a day. So should practice meditation so that we can keep our mind happy nowadays. So for this reason, the meditation is strongly recommended to take, because a lot of people are nowadays suffering from such a mental problem. Yeah.
So for people who are not fortunate enough to have teachers,
Yes.
Or maybe now they don't have like access to good, because it can be confusing nowadays, Bhante, when for example we search the YouTube, or we search the internet about meditation, so many methods, right?
Yeah.
So many methods in the world, and then maybe some of us are getting like confused where to start.
Yeah.
So what is the most like maybe not the best, but what is the most common and practical way for somebody to at least maybe want to sit 3 minutes? Maybe what should they try?
For the who interested for basic meditation, so they just when they wake up in the early morning, or when they in the free time, when they are free time, they just sit and how can I say, where you can get the fresh air, or if you cannot get, or some quiet places, just sit and try the mindfulness meditation first, right? So after sit in some place that wherever you are comfortable with. So after sitting, so you have to stretch our body stretch, and also we don't have to bend our body like that, because as long as you are sitting in meditation for a long time, it make you painful. So you have to sit straight. You have to erect your body. So you have to put your hand up. The left arm is down. Your right arm is up. So you just put it, and then you just focus on your breathing. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. So you have to be mindful every you are breathe in, breathe out. So through such a basic step, should practice.
Maybe this is a very simple question.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for the left arm the left hand to be on the bottom and the right on top?
But yeah, it's not a specific case. You can put whatever you want.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that one is recommended, yeah.
Yeah, mostly in Myanmar, we just do like this. We put in the hand just like that. It's Myanmar, and it's not specifically say. It's just mentioned. We have to go to that quiet place. If possible, go to the forest, the way you can get the fresh air, or some places very quiet. So you just sit there. And then you have to erase your body, you have to straighten your body, and then you just start to practice your mindfulness meditations, like breathing and breathing out.
What do we, sorry Bhante, so the breathing out and breathing in, because we have like earlier we discussed about concentration, and then now you're discussing about mindfulness, right?
Yeah.
So when people pay attention to the breathing in and breathing out, what do they actively do? I mean, what do they pay attention to?
They pay attention to our naturally the working process of our breathing. Like because even though our body is need to breathe, right? And then also breathe out. So we just need to make awareness of this one, because there is very easy to find the meditation object. This breathing is it's not a too big problem. Wherever you go, you can do this one. It's a very simple and the brainless meditation object. Yeah. When you when your mind keep and breathing and breathing out, so later your mind become concentrated on it. Yeah.
Maybe for us beginners, like it's very easy, right? When we pay attention to the breathing in and breathing out, it's very easy for us to like thinking about our problems.
Yeah.
And then maybe listening to the songs that we hear
sure.
on other things. So is that okay?
Actually, it's not okay, but you have to know where your mind is. So you have to know. Even firstly, after studying your meditation, and you just start to observe your breathing and breathing out, and then after a few seconds, no minute, so your mind is going home, or going to somebody, or go to some business for affair, something just like that. So at the time you have to know, my mind is there, not here, not it's me, not here means not breathing and breathing out. Yeah. So as soon as you remind, you put the mindfulness, so it's come here. So it come to that you are breathing and breathing out. So trying to focus on breathing and breathing out, even though your mind is go somewhere, go to the like a family or friend and a party or something just like that. So you have to know it. Don't lose your mindfulness. If you do your mindfulness, you are enjoying that, right? Even though you are sitting here, you're enjoying that. So when you keep your mindfulness, so your mind is come to your present, or your breathing and breathing out. So if you keep practicing like this, so you will get the concentration on it. So here another thing is we don't need to control our mind. We just have to aware of where is it, right? Whether it is in the present of our breathing and breathing out or not, and nada. So we just have to aware, with our mind. Yeah.
So by listening to your explanation,
Yeah.
I get the impression that so basically you're paying attention, right? You
Yeah.
just know, and then for especially for us beginners, it's natural for the mind to go
Yeah, sure.
maybe to the problem.
Yeah.
So it's not something like we need to judge this is wrong.
No.
No need, right?
Just know it where
Yeah.
your mind is. Yeah, and at the time, you are trying to redirect to your present breathing and breathing out.
Yeah. So when you know that the mind is thinking about something else, and then you also know that you started with the breathing in, breathing out,
Yeah.
naturally it will go back to the breathing in and breathing out,
Yeah.
right? Because you know.
Yeah, because when when we lose the mindfulness, and also mind is let's say to our friend, so we actually don't know what is happening breathing and breathing out. We don't know, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, sure, very sure. So at the time, you need to call your mindfulness. At the time, my mind is there, so I need to redirect to the present moment of the breathing and breathing out, like this. So, in such a way, mindfulness is have to apply every time, like this. And also in daily activity should apply this one. And also another thing I want to say is which way we should go, samatha or vipassana. Right?
Yeah, that one is a big debate.
Yes. There's one Seattle said that it is possible. Our main goal is to attain the nibbana, right? And to make happiness. So nibbana. So our main goal is nibbana. So to go to nibbana without the practicing, there are two ways of the meditation: samatha meditation and vipassana meditation, right? So it is possible to go only with the vipassana and only with the samatha, right? So if we practice, without practicing the samatha meditation, we can go to the nibbana through the vipassana meditation. But if you go through the samatha meditation, it's also go to the nibbana.
Oh, possible.
Yeah, possible. Possible means you have to change that to the vipassana meditation. Yeah. But here is different. Seattle is give the analogy. So there is a river. So to get to another shore, right? Another shore.
Yes.
So practicing, starting from the samatha and move to the vipassana meditation and go to nibbana is compared to the person who go with the boat to the another shore. Right? The one who go directly through the vipassana meditation is similar to the person who go to the another shore through the swimming with your hand. So which way you want to do it is depends on your meditation, right? Right? So you want to go to the another shore with the boat or by swimming, just your physical labor. Yeah, like this.
That's a very interesting explanation.
Yeah. The Zero he explained like this. It's not my idea. As Zero he kept. Yeah. It's me directly go to with the vipassana is it may be very difficulty but can go. Yeah.
So in this case, like if only practicing samatha is like having a boat, but you are not going to the other shore. You're not using it to go to the other shore.
No, it's not like this. I mean, how can I say? For one who practice the vipassana meditation directly to gain the nibbana, is me.
Swimming.
Compared to the person who swim through his labor.
Need a lot of effort.
To the another shore.
Yeah.
And for the samatha person, with the boat is easy.
More
boat is
convenient.
easy, but you have to shift from the vipassana to, from samatha to vipassana. When you get to the samatha higher level, so you have to shift to the vipassana, but not too much. You don't need to make too much effort. Easy. That's why it is compared to that analogy.